Hi, this is Duvi Honig from the Learning Network. Kail Zechamot Yosef. We started the Kail due to the crisis of Bnei Torah in transition and the people lacking sources of income, people who are laid off, people who are going into the Inyane Panaso, people on Chinuch and still are lacking the right tools for Panasa. We all know that the challenges today are very challenging, and at that point I tried setting up a Bismedrish with Shurim between 5 and 7 people who come in and have a Seder according to their schedule, come in daily, even for 10 minutes, and be able to be part of a Makom Torah. We went a step further. We created affiliated partners with many organizations from Agudas Yisrael, starting with PCS and branching out to LRC, UEZ, Chemed, OU Jobs, EPI, and many more. Now, when a man comes in and he learns by us, we have a gemach l'Inyane Parnasa. The same way in yeshiva, you have a tat, you have a gemach, you have a cook. For Yungalite, for Bachram, for Yungalite, you also need these kelim, and that's our Parnasa gemach. At this point, we felt that we had so many tools, together with the networking sessions and the partners to help the Klal with Parnasa, that by bringing it together and creating a Parnasa Expo and sharing it was something what was a priceless commodity to be able to offer to the Klal. So we're gearing it to New York, New Jersey, the whole tri-state area. Mitzvah Hashem, we hope this should become a vehicle in the future for someone who needs expanding his Parnasa income or starting off his income. It could be chinuch, it could be business, it could be anything, but everyone has to pay their bills somehow. And by offering, like B'gmach, you have a hammer, you need a wrench, whatever you need, you can borrow. So by pulling together all the resources we have created, and people could come and be helped, be a one-stop. The same way in jewelry, you have a jewelry show, people go from all jewelers come to the jewelry show. For Inyane Parnasa, we have section 1, job fair. People Parnasa fair. People could find what's out there, what a job Inyane Parnasa, what passed for them. It could be, hopefully, it could be different stellas, it could be business, it could be anything with our from items and sasakin. Section number 2, if someone didn't find, we have put together all the organizations from starting with Agudas Yisrael, PCS, EPI, and many more organizations who can help people headhunt. So if someone didn't find his Parnasa, he'll be able to continue, walk out success with a success that he could continue have searching and see places where it was impossible to get to or reach to, not knowing about. We'll be in touch with him to continue to search. So it's a success. Section number 3, courses from chinuch, from business, any type of courses that are out there in the Frum Welt, available for people to be able to enhance their Parnasa and be able to start a Parnasa. And it's very, as much as it sounds simple, people don't know what's out there, and it's like a shmog. Section number 4, for all the people starting businesses. People don't know much about starting business. People are in the business, they don't know about marketing, they don't know about business consulting, they don't know about the banks, they don't know about what's available for them to be able to start off or to be able to move to the next level. And by offering all that, business people are, the same way there's jobs, there's hiring, there's also people who are business people who need help advancing it, starting it, etc., etc. We're also going to have workshops, career coaching, marketing specialists. Zishan Overseller just informed me today he's going to give a few networking sessions about people transitioning middle-aged from jobs from 35 and up. People have to change from one career to the next. Also speak about that and many more. The importance for the Olam to reach out and to make this Hatzlacha is, I can't emphasize enough. We are doing everything possible, me and Rabbi Avram, and we have a lot of people who come to meetings and trying to make this happen. But this is only going to be Matzliach with the Klal. If this is Matzliach, then in 3 months from now, Mitzvah Hashem, or 4 months from now, when someone's going into the Inyoni Panosa, loses a job, and doesn't have an address for anything, he'll know there's a Panos Expo coming up. He'll find a job, he'll find organizations who can help him, many of them, and work with them, or he'll find courses he could take, or he'll find how to start up a business. And this is something what's way needed for the Chareidische Welt. And by you reaching out and seeing if you know any tools that you could bring, whether it's volunteers, people to help people starting businesses, people to hire, companies to hire, and this being a success, people will say there's a Panos Expo coming up in 3 months or so, and they'll have what to look forward for when they need a Panos, and that would be a big issue for the club. Now I would like to introduce you to Abe Penzer, who is a tremendous asking day and night. And I want to tell you, I spoke this speech to hundreds of people, and there's no one like Rabbi Avram who stepped in. Na'aseh v'nishma, Rabbi Avram, shkayach.
Thank you, Duvi. Thank you for making me a shittuf in this gewaldige mitzvah. I machshav this mitzvah very much because I see, being on the front lines, we in Lakewood right now, I know b'yediyah of at least 1,700 people that are unemployed, that are looking, that are Torah dika mishpachas, that want to be the din de'ebishta, and they don't have the achilas, they don't have pas lechel, they're embarrassed to go to Tomchei Shabbos. They have tremendous skills in all areas, and people are reaching out on all fronts, and it's been very frustrating. Until Baruch Hashem, I met you, Duvi, and your idea is the first major battle that we're fighting back to try to cure it, not to cry and say, what could we do? Duvi came up with a concept, and I thought his concept was so marvelous. I put myself Rosh Hashanah, whatever I can, and so can you. Everybody can be part of it. It's not the pshat, it's me, it's you, it's Klal Yisrael. The godless of Duvi's thing is the first time it's ke'ish echad, ke'guf echad, we're all united. Every agency that is out there looking for employment is now under one roof. There's no name for this, no organization. We call ourselves Parnasa. Everybody's part of it. Never before has there ever been that every single organization, every single person, every single avenue is now located in one spot. This is the godless over here. Everybody's going to be here. We're going to have not just organizations that do. We're going to have actual employers. We have Baruch Hashem, Duvi got Johnson & Johnson. I have a friend of mine, what's called, who has a large business, Baruch Hashem, in the industrial park. He's looking to hire at least 10 to 25 people. He's called his friends. He's been motivated. And it's not so hard. I talk to everybody. All you have to say is, I don't want money from you. Although we could use the money to try to make this thing happen. It's all mamish yesh me'ayin. However, all we're saying to you is, do you know of a job? Network it out. The godless here is someone will come in and fill out an application. And we will get the skills. They will put it into a data bank. And whether it's 5 towns, whether it's Passaic, whether it's Aguda, whether it's Termasura, wherever it is, or whether the employees, they will be given access to them. They may know somebody. That's the godless. We're going to network together. When we're all together, we can come up with a plan. And the shtadlus over here is very minute. People think you have to work hard. It's not. You have to daven for the Eibush of Siyata D'Shmaya. But we already see Paris already that people that we never dreamed of are coming forward with jobs. People who don't have jobs are coming forward. The barrier of sitting home and crying, or sitting home and sleeping through the day, now there's a Pesach for it. We create Shalom Bayis, Baruch Hashem. We create people a chance for Parnasa. It's real. It's a real happening. And with this motivation of Ishtadlus is a small Ishtadlus that everyone can do. I just want to end with one Maisa that is my credo that I've done on 38 years being on the line of Tzarchei Tzibur. The Panovich Rav is my hero. The Panovich Rav is the most successful fundraiser in history. He raised all the money for Panovich. Panovich Rav is famous. He went to Miami Beach and he saw a bunch of Friar Eden playing a card game. He made the Meshiga to one guy, says, Rabbi, I'll give you $1 million if you make a yeshiva where no one wears a yarmulke. He took the money and made a girls' school. This same Panovich Rav had one major chassid, Jackie Lemson, a banker in London. And what he did was, Jackie Levinson told me, that the Panovich Rav used to get off a plane, he used to run to the first door, put his hand on the door, not knock, just put his hand on the door and sit down and learn. So Jackie says, Panovich Rav, all money comes from you. What are you doing learning Torah? Come, let's go. He says, you don't understand. The Eibishter wants everyone to do a shtadlis. There's no sheer to a shtadlis. My shtadlis is, I came from Eretz Yisrael to England, I knocked on the door. Now the Eibishter's got to do the rest. Well, guess what? Your hand has to be on the door. Side people who have jobs, side people who need jobs, all you got is put on the door, and the Eibishter will give us siyata d'shmaya. And the Rambam says this is the highest form of tzedakah possible. This is not tzedakah, this is business. It's good for both for the employee and employer. I urge anyone who's watching this to please think of jobs that you may have. Come and bring jobs.
Buy phone calls.
Well, and call us, come with us, join us. This beautiful thing, Ki'ish Echad Guf Echad. History has shown when Klal Yisrael is together, nothing can stop us. If everybody joins us, all colors, everybody, both in finding jobs and helping us in doing this, we will be successful because the Eibishter will be there because the Shekhinah always wants to be Shalom. The Rebbe says, the Skolena Rebbe said a vart, and I'll end on this vart. Why do you say L'chaim Tov M'Shalom? The Rebbe says, Gesinnt. What kind of way? What's Chaim Tov M'Shalom? So the Gemara says, Eina Kli Machzik Al Shalom. You have to have a Keli. So the Chaim Tov needs something to carry, Shalom. He is a Chaim Tovim for people to have jobs and the employers who will get a bracha by giving the jobs because we're going to have Shalom because everybody's here. Thank you for your time.